dryness of the track. Like, yeah, you can see how dry it is there. You're still going to find spots where there might be water running across. You know, or in 8, right, when we're trying to avoid that puddle at 8. I halfway wonder if that's not seeping up through the seam in the track. So get your eyes out and get used to what you see and try to calculate where you want to place your car when you go on the first lap so that you can start to build on the reference point so go here, do this, and cross again. Give me a little rain to get started. All dry so far, right? It looks a little damp, but that's good. Okay. Yeah, there is. See, there's a little bit of run across though. Right? Mental note. Nice and dry up here. You like it? Good line. See for the water at the seam on the backside of 8. Yes. See, that's still there. So you might, that's the one thing you might still consider avoiding. Well, or just be aware of it so that you're steering and gassing right at that spot. Right? This is pretty dry. There was a lot of us here now. Still in water at 6. Primary place down here. 11, so we'll look for it. Braking zone should be dry up. Yep, still a little, yep. You still want to avoid that a bit. Now you can lay it down. Yep. Should be able to get through there, no problem. So you're going to shift a lot more back to your dry line reference points. Now you only have to pay attention to the 2 or 3 things that are, you know, potentially dangerous. This is dry. Unless you're out. Okay, did you see that? If you're wide, it's wet. So recognize that if you go wide. Now this one might still be wet, especially right there. And you good? Yeah. Pretty dry. It's pretty dry. You're good here, I think. It'll still be slick down here in the bottom corner, right? Your shift done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 1 patient for a second. And go. Perfect. Let's drive. Well done. Mark. Very wide, it's wet, so go. There you go. Be gentle here. Right, get it pointed. There you go. Nice. All-wheel drive up here. Nice. Well done. Gently. And go. Nice. Well done, John. On the entry, so you know it's nice and dry. And go. Alright, so around the corner, hit your marks. We haven't had to practice this skill yet, but I'm going to have you do this here in a second. Get through 4 and 5 here. Get it pointed in the right direction. Put the hammer down. And as you're going straight, check your mirror. Just your distance. It's back there a ways, right? But just on the straightaways. So now focus. Right? Focus ahead. Hit your marks. Drive it through. It's not gaining on us, just so you know. But I want to start teaching you how to make sure your vision's aware of everything. So, yep. So drive through 7. Hammer down. And when you're on the straightaway, you look again. You drive the side. Closer or further. Just focus ahead now. Get all over your marks here. Drive it like you want to. There you go. Point it and go. And as you exit, you have another straight opportunity to look in your mirror. He's further. Keep going. Right? So it's just that quick glance to try to gauge, is he coming closer or not? If you keep hitting your marks, you'll never have to give him a point back. Right? So now focus ahead. It's just that check. It's a courtesy check, right? Now that you've checked 3 times, you know you don't have to worry about him. He's not catching you. Okay? So you've done your diligence. Right, and if you screw something up, then you know to check your mirror. Alright, but so focus on your marks. If you hit your marks, you don't have to worry about him anymore. Right? So that's kind of what I want. You haven't had this opportunity. You've been so fast, right? But when you see somebody back there, you kind of give them 1, 2, 3 opportunities to see if they're shortening up on you. And I'm talking and taking your attention, so you're going a little offline. You're a little slow. Yep, that's all right. So focus forward. You're fine. Turn it in. That's all right. We gave up a second back there. Focus forward. Turn in. Bit of gas. Dropping away from you again. Okay? Just focus forward. Drive it the way you would. Still not close enough. We have to worry. Turn it. Be gentle. Unwind and add gas. Marks. Otherwise, you haven't had anybody walking today. With the exception of the yellow boxer, which it was raining, and they had an advantage. Well done, John. Well done. Right? It pays dividends. It pays dividends. Oh, really? You're hitting it perfect. You're hitting it perfect. You're using all of the other peripheral vision references. It's funny how the human brain works, but once you start adding all these points and you've seen it enough, right, it goes, oh, the map looks similar to what I've seen before. Everything about this looks like it's in focus, right? You can't see it. Hey! Well done, John. Seriously. You've been an ideal student. Hey, they're quicker. Narrow. Manage it. See, it look different? Yeah, good job. Well, you know what? You're up to 38 on your left front, 37's at the rear. So we've gotten into a dry line, and we had a higher pressure to start with. So now that they've warmed up, we're adding more. Manage it. Good job. Yeah, they'd probably be happier at 34, right? So, and you're adding speed, right? Every session you're faster. We know that. Every lap, this is great. Perfect. Nice. Excellent work. irritated. What's that?
The front bench does that.
Yes, it does. Thing is almost all dry now, right? Right? We didn't talk about this, but add to that comment, one of the things you do have to be careful about when it's rained and then it's turning dry is if somebody goes off and then they try to get back on, they're bringing mud and shit. So you have to be quick to recognize it and figure out what adjustment, right? Nice work. Hell yeah. So, it's just we spent the first 2 seconds like talking about it, just do it now. Them parking it in the exit though. So don't go too hard here. And now go. And they're moving over. Awesome. The screen's got a lot better bias, right? It's alright. You got it. Kleenex. Got it.
I don't know.
Okay. Right. Probably have 1, maybe 2 laps to bring them home with the road checker. So tired of eating snot. You want to go another lap or 2? You got that option. Right? Turn it. Don't follow them. There you go. Gentle. They kind of park in the edge, right? I like to see people drive all the way through the corner and then get the point by. Not mid-corner. He kind of parked his car there. Yep. Yes, you are. Yeah, you decided there was something you didn't like. It was fine. It's a good correction. Fine. You still have margins, so you can decide that. Woo! It is, but this thing's got so much torque, you could actually... Right, but you've gotten a lot quicker, right? There's your feedback. You can't just stay in third. Nice, good job. Perfect timing. Excellent line. Well done. There you go. Go. It's not really dry, right? Yeah. Like it, be patient, and